All right, Jai Jinendra, everyone. Let's go to Balbodh part 3. There we go. Can everyone see it? Okay.
Yes.
अति पुण्य उदय मम आया, प्रभु तुमरा दर्शन पाया। अब तक तुमको बिन जाने, दुख पाए निज गुण हाने। पाए अनंते दुख अब तक जगत को, निज जान कर सर्वज्ञ भाषित जगत हित कर। धर्म नहीं पहचान कर, भव बंध कारक सुख प्रहारक। विषय में सुख मान कर, निज पर विवेचक। ज्ञानमय सुख निधि सुधा नहीं पान कर। Now, it is a great merit, lots of punya, that I can see the Lord. Without knowing the Lord, I have experienced untold grief. मतलब बहुत दुख मैंने पाया है. Why? Because I did not realize real religion, भगवान का स्वरूप नहीं जाना, अपना स्वरूप नहीं जाना, और सर्वज्ञ भाषित, whatever सर्वज्ञ भगवान has told us in Jinvani, I did not realize that. I never understood it. धर्म को मैंने पहचाना नहीं. Now, what was I engrossed in? I was engrossed in passions, char kashay, जो बंध कारक है, because of which I have been in the transmigration of the four gatis. विषय में सुख मानकर, the five sense pleasures, I thought that was real happiness to me. And निज पर विवेचक ज्ञानमय, so I never did the distinguishing of the जीव and body. Okay, भेद विज्ञान मैंने कभी नहीं पिया. और सुख निधि सुधा, सुधा is like the elixir, the amrit. Which amrit I did not drink? ज्ञान का अमृत. Okay, now तव पद मम उर में आए, लखी कुमति विमोह पलाए। निज ज्ञान कला उर जागी, रुचि पूर्ण स्वहित में लागी. What does that mean? Now, hey Prabhu, your feet are in my heart. Tava pad, pad means feet. Like I bow down to you, and when we bow down to Bhagwan, what happens? Our delusion, vimoha, is ignorance. Everything gets destroyed, it disappears. Or nij jnana kala urjagi, my soul has awakened now. Or ruchi purna, swa is self. I have become devoted to myself, to the goodness of myself. Okay? Now, myself मतलब my आत्मा. हम जब भगवान को देखते हैं तो भगवान अपने आत्मा में लीन है, वैसे ही हम भी अपने आत्मा में लीन हो जाते हैं. Now, रुचि लगी हित में आत्म के सत्संग में, अब मन लगा मन में हुई अब भावना, तब भक्ति में जाऊं रंगा. प्रिय वचन की हो टेव गुणी गण, गान में ही चित पगे. शुभ शास्त्र का नित हो मनन, मन दोष वादन ते भगे. What does this mean? Very beautiful meaning. Okay. Now, ruchi lagi hit mein. Now, I am only going to devote myself to my self awakening and development. Okay. Atma ka spiritual awakening. Satsang mein ab man laga. See, sang is to be along with. Okay. Just like there's good company and bad company. Like, do mom and dad tell you always stay in the company of good friends? Okay. Make sure you have good friends. Just like that, satsang means, for us, satsang is our Muniraj, our Panchaparmeshtis, who can take us to moksha. So now we've devoted to satsang. We are in their company. So for sure, we are going to uplift our lives. Man mein hui ab bhavana. I have these pure thoughts and I am diving deep in devotion. Bhagwan ki bhakti mein hi rang jau. Now, this is very important. Priya vachana ki ho tev. May I always speak kind of others. मैं बाकी सभी से बहुत मीठे वचन बोलूं. गुणी गण कान में ही चित पगे. I'm always very soft spoken, speaking good of others, and I appreciate the good quality of others. Guni Gan means those who are better than me on the spiritual path. I so appreciate them. शुभ शास्त्र का नित हो मनन. दो मैं ऑलवेज स्टडी जिनवाणी, जो अच्छे मोक्ष ले जाने वाले शास्त्र है उनका मनन. आई ऑलवेज लर्न दोस. एंड मन दोष वादन ते भगे. I'll stay away from wrong faiths, from just like mom and dad tell you to stay away from someone who's not doing the right things, like that I'll stay away from wrong faith. Example of wrong faith: if I tell you there's one lake near our house and there's a big stone there and I worship that stone, you must come and worship it. Do you think that's right? No, because stone is one indriya, okay? One sense jeev. And why would a five sense jeev like you and me worship a one sense jeev? We would worship only three qualities. Quick. We would worship only, koi bhi bolo.
With Tragi Sarvagya Purusha.
Perfect. Very nice. कब समता उर में लाकर द्वादश अनुप्रेक्षा भाकर ममतामय भूत भगाकर मुनि व्रत धारु वन जाकर थर कर दिगंबर रूप कब 28 गुण पालन करूं तो 20 परिशह सह सदा शुभ धर्म दश धारण करूं तप तपु द्वादश विधि सुखद नित बंध आश्रव परिहरु अरुरोकी नूतन कर्म संचित कर्म रिपु को निर्जरु. Now here they are telling us the path. Now we have the spiritual awakening. We are in the company of Panchaparmeshtis. What are we going to do next? Very beautiful. Now I am thinking, these are my pure thoughts. When will I go to the jungle or the forest, and when will I become a Muni Raj? How, after what will I become a Muni Raj? Samta urme lakar. Remember, I tell you, we all need more samta in our lives. When I have equanimity, when I feel one with everyone, then I will become Muni Raj. What will I do? Dwadash Anupreksha. You remember the class of 12 bhavnas? Kinnari Didi had taught you all 12 bhavnas. I will also contemplate on the 12 bhavnas. And what will I do? Mamatamaya Bhuta Bhagakar. This ghost of Mamta, okay? Which makes me think everything belongs to me. Okay, my parents are mine, my house are mine, my friends are mine. All about I, me, my. When will I get rid of that? And when will I become a Muni Raj? And I will become a Digambar. What is the word Digambar? Now, Digambar is not just a sect, okay? We are not talking about sects here. What are we talking? SECTS, divisions. That's not what we are talking about. Digambar, the very word, Dig means the directions, okay? All the 10 directions. Ambar is clothes. They are sky-clad monks. So their clothes are nothing but the sky. All the directions are belonging. So they go in any of the directions, and that's what they cover their body with. With nothing. Okay? With nothing and with everything. Do you understand the meaning of this? With nothing is no clothes. They are not covering their physical body with anything, but entire 10 directions. They are free to go anywhere in the 10 directions. That's what Dig Ambar means. Ambar is the sky and Dig means the Disha. Do you all know the 10 directions? East, west, north, south, and the subdivisions, northeast, southwest, those, and then one is up and one is down. Chaliye. Do bisa parisha. So, by bearing 22 inflictions, there's 22 parisha which Muniraj have to bear, okay? Just like they eat only once a day, and even if they feel hungry at any other time or feel thirsty, they will not drink anything. Like that, there's 22 inflictions, okay? And when will I be able to do tap? Okay, penance मैं कब करूँगा? Why do they want to do penance? Why do they engross and indulge in penance? Because that's the way to get rid of आसरव. कर्मों का आना रुक जाएगा और सवर निर्जरा हो जाएगी. The only way to stop new karmas is to get engrossed in your soul. And when you do तब जब penance करते हैं, old karmas भी निकल जाते हैं और नए तो आते ही नहीं है. So that's when savar and nirjara both happen. Arhan, do you remember the 7 tattvas, beta? Savar nirjara याद है आपको?
Yep.
Good, excellent. बोलो सम्यक.
I even remember your boat example.
You are super duper. You so clever. हाँ बोलो सम्यक. Can't hear you. Sorry, I could not hear you, Samyak. That's okay.
I was gonna say 7 tattva.
Oh, Savartat. Okay, yeah. So, now last paragraph.
I said 7.
Yeah. When will that holy moment come? ऐसा धन्य, धन्य means that grateful moment come. जब निज में ही रम जाऊं, when I become engrossed in my pure soul. When will that moment come? Do you all ever feel, when will my happy moment come? Say, do you all feel when it's my birthday or when I go to a particular place? Do you wait for that happy moment sometimes? Yeah, like that. Here, the Gyani Ji was saying, when will that happy moment come? When all I do is I'm engrossed in my soul. Okay? Karatadik bheda mitau. When I'm ending the feelings of doing and creating. I am this, I am that, I create this. No, I end all those wrong thoughts and I remove all attachments. After removing all attachments, when will I purify? When is that time when I get to purify my soul? And how do I get to purify my soul? What happens when I engross in myself? Bal, Gyan, Darshan, Sukha. That's when I attain infinite power, knowledge, perception, bliss, Ananta Chatushtay. And I follow perfect conduct. Shayik Acharan. Okay, Shayik Charitra Acharu. And reciting all the Gospels. When will I praise the Lord? Okay. When will I praise the glory of the Lord? भगवान की स्तुति, भगवान के बताए गए जिनवाणी की स्तुति करूंगा. And when will that happy day arrive? When I swim across the ocean of worldly existence. ये जो भव सागर है, when will that day come when I get rid of this janma maran and go to moksha? Isn't that a very beautiful bhavana? Isn't it? Yeah. Now, I am sure everyone had forgotten this, right? Because we did it at the end, at the beginning of Balbodh 3. Now, let's go to chapter 2. Any queries about this chapter? Any queries so far? Follow quickly. No queries? Okay. There's only 2 chances when you have no queries. One, you've understood everything, or one, you've understood nothing. Where do you all stand? Come on. Understood everything?
Understood everything.
That's great. That's great. Anyways, even during the week, if you ever have any question or any doubts, you're more than welcome to send me a message. I might not be able to take a class, but I can send you an audio message based on your doubts. Okay. Now come to the chapter of 5 Parmeshtis. Now we only have 7 more chapters left. Okay. And we'll quickly take these chapters. Now we've learned a lot about 5 Parmeshtis, even in Balbodh 1. Why is this chapter different? Because this chapter tells us about the details of all the Parmeshtis. Now, those who have done the tests remember that you would have found Balbodh 2 a bit difficult as compared to 1, and 3 might be further difficult. So, just pay attention to whatever I'm saying right now. And even after we finish class, you can go and read these things. Now, what is Namokar mantra? It is the bowing down to the 5 supreme holy beings or the 5 Parmeshtis. It is a salutation to whom? The 5 Parmeshtis. First of all, completely detached. Vitaragi Sarvagya are the Arihant and Siddhs. After that, monks, Muniraj, they follow the path of detachment. and they are Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhus. Now, these are grades of spiritual realization. They are not a person in particular. Okay? They are grades of psychic achievement, and they are called the five supreme Parmeshtis. Now, Arihant. Arihant कौन होते हैं? First, जो गृहस्थ अवस्था को त्यागते हैं. They leave the household, they accept monkhood, and they destroy the four ghatiya karmas. How do they do that? They engage themselves in the pursuit of the self. अपने आत्मा में लीन हो जाते हैं. And they attain omniscience. अनंत
Excuse me.
ज्ञान. हाँ बोलो बेटा.
Can I lay down because I got my vaccine today and it hurts my
Oh, sure. Yeah, not a
knees.
problem, Arhan. You can leave and maybe you can sit with mom later tomorrow when you're feeling better and mom will help you. Or you can listen to the recording. I'll leave it to you, beta.
Mhm,
Okay?
mhm,
You take care.
mhm.
Bye. Jai Jinet.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Now, why are Arihants special? What are their qualities? So they've left household, they've attained monkhood, accepted monkhood, destroyed four ghatiya karmas, and they have attained Ananta Darshan, Ananta Gyan, Ananta Sukha, Ananta Virya. These four qualities. Okay? Samyak, let me talk sometimes. I know you have all the answers. Now, in our Shastras, they say there's 46 special qualities or attributes. Now remember these, okay? 5 Parmeshtis, every Parmeshti has a certain number. For Arihant, it is 46. Write it down in your book. Some of these, how are these 46 decided? Some relate to their physical form, their body, okay, their birth, and the others are connected to the soul. Now, a division of the 46, 10 are associated with birth and their physique, their physical body. So, thus, they say, Janma ke Atishay. Atishay is special features. Thus, Keval Gyan ke. Yes, Samyak?
Can you slow down a little? I'm taking notes.
I will. So 46, and then you can have a division. 10 are related to birth and the body. Okay, body or the physique. The 10 are related to Keval Gyan or omniscience. Okay. These are due to outer merits, and 14 are accomplished by gods, which are called Devakrut. When they attain Keval Gyan, there's 14 Atishayas, which are created by the gods. Gods matlab heavenly beings, Swarga ke Dev. Okay, so 10 plus 10 plus 14, and the last 8 are 8 Pratiharyas. Yes, bolo Tara.
How many do we have?
We have, well, amongst the 5 Parmeshti, where do we stand? Where do you stand, Tara?
I mean, like, do we have any?
No, we don't. Not yet. We can have them though, because we are not a Parmeshti yet. Okay? And Parmeshtis are the 5 supreme souls. We are not yet among the Parmeshtis, but we sure will have attained them very soon. Okay? Yes, Jia followed by Samyak.
Do you mind repeating? Because I went to grab my notebook.
That's okay. I will repeat it. No problem. Okay. Now, you can write Arihant and you can write dash 46, 46 qualities or 46 attributes. Okay?
Good.
Actually, do you all want me to do this? Instead of you all writing now, do you want me to create a PowerPoint and send it to you? Do you think that will be easier for you? Okay, that way you don't have to take notes and we'll be able to, I can finish most of it in the class today. Is that okay for everyone? Because whatever I'll be saying will only be from this book, nothing out of the book. Okay, so we'll save some time for today. Chaliye. So 46, 10 are related to birth, 10 are related to Keval Gyan, 14 are related to Devs, Devakrut, and we saw the first 4, Anant Darshan, Ananta Gyan, Ananta Sukh, Ananta Virya. They are there, and then we have the 8 Pratiharyas, Ashta pratiharyas, which are in the sum of Sharan. Okay. However, now most important, only the first four are related to the soul. Ananta Darshan, Gyan, Sukha, Virya. And they are the real attributes of Arihants. Because all the others are related to the body or external things. And do you think they belong to the Arihants? No. Only the soulful qualities actually belong to them. All the other 42 are external attributes which they attain because of their purity. Okay? So Arihants 46. Will everyone be able to remember this? All right. Now we have Siddhas. Very easy. Arihants have the most of them. Okay? Now, the rest have only few. Now with Siddhas, they have 8 karmas are destroyed and 8 special attributes are seen. Those who are Siddhas, abandoned household, like just like Arihants, initiated monkhood, destroyed 4 Ghatiya karmas, later destroyed the 4 Aghatiya also. They have no worldly connections and they are completely liberated souls. Where do they live? On the Siddhashila, the top of the world. Okay? And their final form is a little less than the last Manushya Bhav. Okay? And they've destroyed all physical and psychic, Dravya and Bhava karma. And they attain 8 great attributes. Which are they? Perfect faith, so which is darshan, perfect perception, perfect faith, perfect perception, knowledge. Now, these 8 are Anant Darshan, Gyan, Sukh, Virya. These are the first 4. And the last 4, when one karma is destroyed, one quality is seen. Okay? Just like we have perfect faith, perfect perception, perfect knowledge, which is Keval Gyan, Ananta Gyan. Then they have supreme strength, Ananta Virya. They never get any disease. That's called Avyabadhatva. Okay? Undisturbedness. And then they don't have a body, so they have a special quality called Sukshmatva. What else? They don't have any Nam karmas. They don't have Ayu karma. So that is Avagahanatva. Okay, these are difficult words and you won't get this in the exam for sure. All you will get is 8 siddhas, siddhas have 8 qualities. Okay, and later on, I will try to describe these qualities in a tabular manner to you. Okay, this is just Balbodh, so all you need to know is just the basics. All right, good. So that was about siddhas. Now, Acharya Upadhyay, sadhus. They are completely detached, discard all worldly possessions, accept the order of the monks. Acharyas are like the leaders, okay? And what do these 3 do? Internally, they limit their existence to the soul. So they think, I'm not the body anymore. They don't allow the mind to run after worldly matters. Lots of self-control. Okay? Sometimes, because they wish good for others, they teach or they preach the path of liberation. Okay? And they have no strong passions. Their passions are very weak. Passions matlab krodh, man, maya, lobh. There's barely any lobh. They don't have any krodh, man, maya. But lobh, they only have it for dharma. Now, who are acharyas? They are the heads of the order of the saints by virtue of more of right faith, knowledge, and conduct. They are absorbed in the self, but they are inspired by compassion. They preach the tenets, wo sikhate hai, okay, to those who really want to learn. And they give diksha. So they give shiksha and diksha. Shiksha is learning and diksha is initiation. And what else the acharyas do? They also give mild punishment, okay, prayashchitta. Say, you and I are Muniraj and we do something wrong. Then we go to our acharyas and we tell them, this is the mistake committed by me. And then the acharyas will give us a prayashchit. This was a mistake. So in order to nullify those karmas, this is the prayashchit. This is what you need to do for it. Okay? And these are the acharyas. So Muni Sangha ke nayak hote acharyas. Upadhyayas, these are teachers. They themselves learn, read, teach, and they are engrossed in themselves. Okay? When they cannot stay, when they are not meditating, they are reading scriptures and they give lessons to other monks. They are readers of the 12 scriptures. 12 अंग के पाठी होते हैं वो. Then we have the monks, which are the sadhus. They engage themselves in the search of the soul. Okay? They are externally strictly follow the 28. Now you might get a question. How many fundamentals? Mool gun kitne hote hain? 28 fundamentals. Okay? Who are bereft of, they don't have any internal and external positions and worldly conflicts. They are deeply absorbed in their soul and search of the soul. These 5 Parmeshtis are devoid of all attachment and aversion, no rag and dvesh. All that they are doing is they are engaged in the pursuit of the truth, just in search of the soul. Yes, Samya, bolo beta.
I thought there were 8 Moolgun.
28 Moolgun. Ashta Moolgun jo hote, that's the next chapter. That is for householders. Now, out of the 5 Parmeshtis, are they householders? No. The first line we learned is they have left the home and they are into the forest. Isn't it? Let me show you again. See, whether it was Arihants or Siddhas, what is the first line we saw? They have abandoned the household. है ना? Arihant ko abhi, they have left the household. Left or abandoned is one and the same. So that is the first thing they do. Now, the next chapters are really easy. Okay, I'm sure you all know that. Samyak, let me finish because we have only 15 minutes. Okay, and you all are going to do your test. So let me try, and then I'll give you a chance to talk. Would that be okay? Would that be okay, Samyak? Did you have a query now regarding what I told? Okay. Now, what are the Shravak ke Ashta Mool Gun? Remember, 28 Mool Guns are for Muniraj. They are code of conduct, the do's and don'ts for Muniraj. And the chapter 3 is the 8 fundamentals for householders or grehastha. Okay. Now, I'm not going to take this chapter in detail like the conversation because Subodh and Prabodh are talking about honey and doctor has asked him to take some medication with honey. So what we are going to see basically here is Madhya, Mas, Madhu. Okay, Madhya is alcohol. Yeah, Mas is meat and Madhu is honey. We have seen and studied this much in detail why we don't eat this, right? Does anyone
I have my presentation.
You have your
I
presentation.
don't think we need to look at it now.
Yeah, if we have chance, you can share your presentation then, okay?
Okay, then.
So Madhya Mas Madhu and the 5 Udumbar Fal, okay?
I can say their names.
Bird people, Pakar Umar Katumar, okay? But we don't find them on the streets. In the US, have you ever seen these plants in the streets? No, except for figs, we don't find any other Udambar Fal in the markets, okay? So these 3, Madhya, Mas, Madhu and 5 Udambar Fals, these constitute the 8 fundamentals and Shravak should not be eating them. Now, does anyone here have any doubt why we should not eat them? If you have a doubt, I'll explain it to you. Everyone is very confident that we don't eat these. Sanvi?
Yeah.
Good, good. And we have revised this over and over again. But we all tend to forget. So even if you forget anytime, just let me know and I can share it with you again. Chali. Now let's go to the 5 senses. Again, very, very easy topic. Who is Jinn? Jinn comes from the word Jinendra. Okay. Why is Papa called Jain Sahab? Okay. So see, a lot of us say Sanvi is Jain. Okay. And then Sanvi, maybe she asks her mom, why does everyone call that Jain Sahab? Okay. Like Mr. Jain. So mom says, because he is a Jain, because he is a devotee of Jinnah. Who is Jinnah? The one who follows the teachings of Jinnah is a Jain. But who even is Jinn? One who has won over delusion, attachment, aversion. Moha, rag, dvesh ko jo jeette hai, wo hai Jinn. And he is also called Jinnendra because he wins over the 5 senses as well. Now, which are the five senses? What do they do? Touch, taste, smell, sight, and hearing. They help us in gaining knowledge, okay? And they help the worldly souls like you and me in the process of knowledge. But there's one more thing the five senses do. They entangle us. They make us their slaves. Okay, that's why only those who conquer the five senses can attain godhood. We are all pure souls, but we are not perfected souls. Why aren't we perfect? Because we have got engrossed in the five senses. Okay, so we should abstain, we should stay away from the experiences of pain or pleasure associated with the senses and not from the knowledge. There is no harm in gaining knowledge, but attachment and aversion is the cause of all the pain. Now we saw the five senses. Now, sense of touch, there's 8 types of touch: heavy, light, smooth, rough, hard, and soft, cold, and hot. Have you ever found any other type of touch? You will not, because all the types will be amongst one of these. Okay? Then, taste. 5 sorts of tastes: sour, sweet, bitter, pungent. Okay? Khatta, meetha, kadwa, kashayala, charpara. These are the 5 types of tastes. Then we have smell. Smell is too easy. Either it's good or bad. Okay? Then we have color: black, blue, yellow, red, and white. So these are the basic colors. And all the other colors are combinations of these. Okay? And then we have touch, taste, smell, color. These 4 are the qualities of Pudgal, of matter. हमने देखा था all that we can see, all that which has touch, taste, smell, and color are the qualities of matter. Okay? What about the qualities of soul? Soul cannot be seen because it is formless. Okay? It is colorless, it is odorless. And what is the best thing for the soul to do? To stay engrossed in itself, not to indulge in the 5 senses. Okay? Just as pleasures of the senses are not worth having because they will keep us in sansar, sensory knowing things other than the soul is of no importance. What is the point if you have all the knowledge in the world, but you don't know about your soul? Do you think it will make any difference to your lives? No. So, knowledge about the soul is most important. Okay? Now, good conduct. This is a chapter called Sadachar, which we've seen, in which, again, very, very simple. Very, very simple. This is a chapter of the 5 abhaksha. Okay? Trasaghat, Bahughat, Anishtakarak, Nashakarak, and Anupasevya. So, Trasaghat means involving injury or death of moving creatures, of 2, 3, 4, 5 sensory creatures. Okay? Involving death or injury of many creatures is Bahughat, just like potatoes, onions, or underground vegetables. They have many, many Nigodya jeeves. That's why we don't eat them. Then we have Nashakarak. Okay? Nashakarak. What could be Nashakarak? Liquor or cannabis. All those would be Nashakarak. Then we have Anishtaka, Anupasevya. That is not worthy of use. Just like, what would be Anupasevya? Saliva. Okay? Drinking blood. Drinking urine from cows and buffaloes. Who even does that, you might ask me? But there are many people who drink their own urine. Okay? Urine is your wee. Okay? Just for getting better, for wellness of the body. Do you think any one of you would do that? No way. And remember, that is also Anupasevya. Okay? And then we have Trasaghat, Bahughat, Anupasevya, Nashakarak, and Anishtakarak. Someone who has diabetes, can he have lots of sugar? Sugar should be avoided. Okay? Just like that, if I have fever, cold, and cough, I should avoid eating fried foods. So whatever does not suit you, taking that in large quantities would be Anishtakara. Okay? So this is what is explained in this chapter. Very, very simple chapter. And we've done this also. And y'all can just go through this chapter. Any doubt about this chapter? All good? Let me see you all. Sanvi, Aditi, Arham, all good, beta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are just doing a last, like just an exam revision. So I think you all will be good to go. We've done this long back, many, many months back. So it's good that we are revising. Now, Dravya, Gun, and Paryay. We have seen this many, many times, but very important and basic fundamentals. If you have any doubt, even in the back of your mind, please feel free to ask me. If we don't understand the Balbodh 1, 2, 3, there's no way we can leap forward and understand Vitarag Vigyan. Okay? Chaliye. Now, can the world ever be destroyed? No, because the world was never created in the first place. And because the world is created only as a collection of 6 substances. Okay, those substances will never destroy, they only change their form. What even is the universe or the world? It is a mass of substances. 6 द्रव्यों के समूह को विश्व कहते हैं. Okay, what is a dravya? A dravya is a mass of gun or qualities. Okay, Samyak, let me explain, and then if you have any doubts, you can say it. Okay, now what is a dravya? A dravya has infinite qualities, okay? And every quality, every attribute is changing. The changes that take place in the qualities or the attributes are called modification or paryay. When we define a substance as a mass of attributes, modifications are included in them. Just like when I say a mango, you see a mango, and doesn't the mango have a touch, taste, smell? You'll either see a green one or or yellow orange one. It'll either smell sour or sweet. So all the forms come with the mango. Okay, just like if I say Neve. So Neve is a boy. He'll either be small or big or a youth or old one day, isn't it, Neve? So when we say human being, he will be in one of the stages of his life. So the dravya, gun, and paryay, the paryay or the form always comes with the guna. And the gun are nothing but that which create that which make up the dravya. How many gun are in the dravya? Anyone? Dravya ke andar, pay attention everyone. How many qualities are there in the dravya? Bolo? Bolo quickly. Infinite, yes. Okay. Now, that which exists in all the parts of the substance and all its modifications is called a guna. We saw 6 द्रव्यों के समूह को विश्व कहते हैं. The world or universe is made up of 6 dravyas. We saw गुणों के समूह को द्रव्य कहते हैं. A collection of gunas is called a dravya. Now, what is a gun? That which exists in all parts of the dravya or substance and its modifications is called a gun. Just like in a crystal of sugar, there is whiteness, there's sweetness all over. तो शक्कर के गुण, चीनी के गुण पूरे crystal में है. Just like that, there is Gyan and Darshan all over us, okay? In all living beings, right from Nigodya to Moksha. Now, how many qualities does a soul have? Infinite qualities, okay? Our soul is a storehouse of infinite qualities. But just like, I must show you this. Now, imagine this is a lolly jar, okay? And imagine it's full with lollies, full of M&Ms, okay? Now, just like the jar is full of M&Ms, do you think that's how our soul is full of qualities? No, because I can open this jar and I can pop out all the M&Ms. That's not how the soul is full of qualities. The qualities of the soul are just like the sweetness of sugar. Every nook and corner of the sugar crystal is sweet. Like that, our soul, and sorry, Tara, let me mute you. Our soul has Gyan Darshan all over, and no one can remove that. I can remove M&Ms and add more, but no one can remove the qualities of my soul from me. Did everyone understand that? And just like the soul, we cannot add or remove qualities out of any dravyas. Okay? Now, Two types of qualities. Common, they are found in all the substances, and special, which are found in, or specific, are found in individual substances. 6 common qualities, very, very easy. We've seen them before. Just pay attention. Be with me for the next few minutes. One is existence, astitva, because of which no dravya can be created or destroyed. Second is functionality, vastutva, because of this, every dravya has a particular purpose or function. Third is changeability or dravyatva, because of which the dravya constantly changes its form. Knowability, because of which we get to know the dravya. किसी न किसी ज्ञान से जाना जाता है. How do I know Archa? How do I know Thara? Because they are Jeev dravyas, and because all dravyas have this special quality of knowability. Now, Guru Lagutva is constancy of individuality, which means I cannot remove one gun, I cannot add any gun, and all the gun will not separate and dissipate away. That is Guru Lagutva. Means na koi dravya bada hoga, na chota ho jayega. There is nothing that I can add or remove to dravya. And shape retention, which is Pradeshatva. Every dravya has a certain shape. There is no dravya in this world without a shape. Why? Because that is the basic quality of every dravya. Okay? So there's one special phrase which is called Sat Dravya Lakshana, which means Sat is constancy, is the quality of every dravya. No dravya can be created or destroyed. So this was about the 6 common attributes, and now the special attributes. The 6 dravyas, every dravya has a special attribute. Okay, what are those? We had seen those in Balbodh part 2. जीव का क्या है? ज्ञान दर्शन. पुद्गल का टच टेस्ट स्मेल साइट हियरिंग. धर्म द्रव्य to allow movement. Adharma dravya to stop. Akash dravya to give us space. And Kal dravya allows changeability. Do you all remember these? Yeah? Okay. Even if you don't remember like very much in detail, do you all faintly remember these? Yes? Everyone? Archa, आपको याद है बेटा? जीव का special quality है ज्ञान दर्शन. That's good. Now let's come to the chapter of Bhagavan a little bit. But Archa, do you think when you read the chapter again, you'll be able to recall? That's good. Excellent. Come to the chapter of Bhagavan Neminath. Has everyone heard Bhagavan Neminath's story where he is going on an elephant and there's this big procession and animals are kept tied and he feels vairagya and then he decides not to get married? Has everyone heard that story? Archa? आपको याद है बेटा? No? Okay. What I can do is I can share a movie about the story, Archa, after our class on the group. You all can see that movie and also, give me a second. Also, you can read this chapter. It is very, very easy. Okay? All right, Archa, done? This is the story of Neminath Bhagwan. He went to moksha from Girnargiri. Okay? And Pradyumna Kumar and Shambhu Kumar, they are sons of Shri Krishna. They also attained moksha from Girnar. Okay? Pradyumna Kumar and Shambhu Kumar. And then we have this last very short bhakti that the teachings of Bhagavan Mahavir have continued from him up to Gautam Swami. Okay? And they have removed the darkness and ignorance of us, of our worldly beings, and swimming in the deep ocean of consciousness, creating waves of relativity. I bow down to Ma Jinvani. This is Jinvani Stuti Vita. Okay? How is the world? It's full of darkness of ignorance. Okay? But Bhagwan's voice, Bhagwan's Vani illuminates, brightens all the elements. Okay? And we could never attain knowledge, never attain Keval Gyan without Bhagwan's teachings. That's why, hey Jinwani Ma, मैं आपको प्रणाम करता हूँ. All Muniraj also, they think all souls who are Bhavya Jeev, they think Jinwani का बहुत उपकार है. We are so grateful to Ma Jinwani, because without her we could not go to moksha. No one else could tell us the path to moksha, because we don't have Arihant and Siddhas now. Okay? I think that was the fastest session I've taken to complete the entire Balbodh 3, isn't it? One class, and we've just tried to zoom in through. If you haven't understood anything, don't worry. You can just send me a message and I'll try to explain it to you. I'll send you a voice message back. Everything is given in the book. We've done this many times before, but that is many months before. So you might have forgotten. However, we will keep revising. Even after the exam, we will keep revising every chapter once a month. Okay? Samyak, do you want to share your... Stop eating that texter. Do you want to share your presentation in the group so all the kids can see it? Because I believe it's late for you all now. Okay? And you would have school tomorrow. All right? Chali, should we finish? We'll do a stuti. Any questions for now? All good? Chali, we'll do a stuti. निज निधि निज में बता दी यह अनंत
अनंत उपकार है किसके लिए जिनवाणी माँ को वंदना शतबार
है
वंदना शतबार है.
Jai Jinendra, happy learning. Make sure you all also go through the chapters once. And if you have any query,